It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is Tuesday, August 13th, 2019. It is 7 a.m.
Another nice morning, a little humid. Started out, but it's still a nice
little
morning.
Humid.
I don't think it's as bad as yesterday, though.
Should have been in Little Rock.
I know at 2 o'clock I looked, and we had a heat index in Mountain Home like at 107. I'm like, oh.
It's 116 index in Little Rock. Staggering down there yesterday. Wow.
Nah.
Wow.
I'm out.
So I see we got everything on the air without
any glitches. I'm hoping. We made a few changes. I hope I got rid of.
Yeah, we're only drinking Sprite this morning, right?
Hey, I have learned to get through the glitches really quick. So.
Oh, good morning, everybody. Welcome Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Scooter Callis, brought to you by Brood. Oh, I about said BRMC again. Hello, BR. Hey, you forgot to turn that light on over there. Glitch.
You turn the lights on. You turn the cameras on.
Did it go out? I had them all 3 on.
I don't know. I'll mess with it later.
All right.
Right.
Brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brood Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. 3 locations to serve you. BRMC Lobby. We've got Balmer Boulevard and, of course, Highway 62 East Plaza out by Anytime Fitness. Check out their menu boards. You can even get pumpkin spice in August. Why, I don't know, but you can.
I'm about to say, I don't get it. But they got a variety. They do. And they got great
mochas
cinnamon
and
rolls that are huge and good and
you like
yummy.
those, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, they're great. Have to go out there and get some more sometime.
I heat them up just a little bit and make them soft. And
making me hungry.
There you go.
Brood Awakening Coffee, 3 locations to serve you. If you're not drinking Brood Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Mike and the staff do a fantastic job. All 3 locations, check them out. Baxter Region Medical Center, Balmer Boulevard. Boy, it's going to be busy tomorrow, ain't it?
It is. Start of school tomorrow.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
Watch out for those buses. We need, when everybody's on from Cotter Public Schools here, but we need to talk about some school bus safety too. Especially here at Mountain Home. I just want to say it right now, when you're out like by Pizza Hut and Kent Chevrolet and all that, when those flashing lights come on, you have to stop.
We'll put it this way. Other than the bypass,
that's it.
You have to stop for a bus if there's a flashing light.
I
don't care which lane, which direction, whatever. If you're not on the bypass, you have to stop. All lanes have to stop.
Yeah. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes, 29 in the state to serve you with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Roller Funeral Homes. Talk to Brad, Charlotte, Chris, Bruce. Anybody there can help you. Went through it in November. And so whether it's the illness of a loved one, a long illness of a loved one, an emergency situation, or whatever it may be, Roller Funeral Homes, 29 in the state to serve you with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes. Let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, the events of yesterday's promotion of Lieutenant Governor Griffin to Colonel in the Army Reserves made me proud to be an American. The precision of the color guard, the respect of our flag, and the prayers to Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. The Army private I spoke to was amazed at how much he's learned and accomplished in a short time. Lord, our nation is blessed to have a military such as this. The self-discipline they display is amazing. Once again, Lord, I pray you bless our military and our veterans, and that's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bringing the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And now,
I dread this one.
Dun, dun, dun,
see what I mean?
The weather. It could be worse.
We can't go online and get a trumpet.
Last week, it was rough. It was rough. Every week's a rough week.
I still say a guitar and amp.
I think a kazoo.
Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zadora for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. They were in Little Rock with us yesterday.
Were they?
Yeah, came down. Yeah, I got there about 15 minutes before they did, but, a lot of fun. They came down and had a great time. Bob and Linda Zadora, 870-405-0793, retired2arkansas.net. Time to look at the river. No fog, or minimal.
Well,
Y'all can see the live shot.
There's fog, but just not that bad.
Not that bad.
I can live with that.
That's not bad for your back door, you know. You got the 62 412 bridge to the left side of the screen, and of course the river coming through Cotter, Arkansas, looking from Marion County into Baxter County. A little bit of fog over the city of Cotter right now, but that's the beautiful live shot. You can go to retiretoarkansas.net and you can log that in and take a look at it. And once again, I'm going to appeal to some of those friends of mine get ready to retire in St. Louis and St. Clair County, Illinois. Come on down. Go to retiretoarkansas.net. You can start looking for properties right now. The Z Team, 870-405-0793. Excuse me, right now, 78 degrees in Mountain Home, 76 in Flippin, 78 at Harrison, 76 in Yellville, Salem at 77, Calico Rock at 78, Mountain View at 73. I was coming back, let's see, where was I? Come back, the temperature had dropped. It was reading 104 on the dashboard in Little Rock, and it stayed that way until I got to Cabot. But it was about 97 degrees, and then I came through the Sycamore area by the White River, just north Mountain View, dropped to 91 degrees. It's amazing how much difference it made along the river.
There by the
you know
river,
that big bluff right there as you're coming north? What a difference. 73 in Mountain View. Right now, rain in St. Louis at 74 degrees, Poplar Bluff at 80. 80 already in Poplar Bluff. Whew, man. 77 in West Plains. Bet they're swatting mosquitoes in Poplar Bluff today. West Plains at 77, Branson at 75. In contrast, Watford City, North Dakota at 54 degrees. It's summertime there, ain't it? We've had a lot of rain in the St. Louis area. In fact, one of the schools had a lot of water get into it up there on the Illinois side of the river. Showers in Oklahoma.
For those that are new here, if you did want to see the graphics, they're on the screen behind you. Unfortunately, it's behind you, but
one of these days, he's going to put a monitor
up here.
Showers in Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, a little bit in Nebraska and Iowa. Right now in Illinois and Missouri, we've got a lot of shower activity all the way back over into Indiana and northwest Kentucky. Ready to hit the Little Rock stop and see what we have in Arkansas. It's probably dry. Not much going on in Arkansas. Your Highway 62, 412 east and west is in good shape. Highway 65, Little Rock to Branson. Then Little Rock to Batesville and Poplar Bluff. Highway 67, 167 looks good. Interstates 30, 40, 49, 55, 555 in Arkansas all clear at this time. That's the second time I bumped the microphone.
A little bit coming down just west of Little Rock, maybe.
Maybe.
The rest of it's just humidity in the air. So.
In that dew point. We'll back out of this and we'll take a look at the St. Louis area. There's a lot of shower activity in the metro area there. Well, I hit Paducah. Hang on, let me go back up to St. Louis. There's so much on the radar you can't quite see where to hit it. Well, it's all in Illinois, east of the river. A little bit just to the west of the river, south of St. Louis. I-64 to Mount Vernon, East St. Louis, Illinois to Mount Vernon. And then that junctions with Interstate 57, I believe it is. You see I-24 at 57, then 57 junctioning I-64 at Mount Vernon. A lot of rain going on there from St. Louis, East St. Louis, O'Fallon, Belleville, Collinsville, back over to Mount Vernon, all the way down to Carbondale, Illinois. Back out, here we go. Southwest Missouri, we'll pick up that stop here. A little bit around the Tulsa area and Coffeyville, Kansas. And there is some shower activity just to the west of North. Back up. West of North, take 3.
Just west of West Plains.
North of Mountain Home to the south of Lebanon. So that's affecting Highway 5 towards Lebanon, I-44, Joplin, Springfield, Lebanon, and a little bit east of Rolla on the way to St. Louis. I-70, Kansas City to Columbia in pretty good shape as we speak. Finally, muddled through that one, didn't we?
I think they are calling for real lucky here in a little bit, some pop-up showers today.
Another heat advisory for most of Arkansas, the Fort Smith area in the excessive heat, and of course the southwest to the northeast part of Arkansas. We are not in a heat advisory at this time. Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, parts of South Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, and southern Illinois and southeast Missouri all in the heat advisories as we speak. 7-day forecast, 20% chance of slight showers and thunderstorms, high of 92, low of 70. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, sunlight with 91 to 88, 90, and 92 degrees on those days. Lows ranging from 66 on Wednesday to 70 on Thursday night. It's summertime in Arkansas. Checking iDrive Arkansas, all highways are clear. Nothing out of the ordinary. No accidents popping up on any of the highways. Just the usual stuff with some follow-up after the flooding along the Arkansas River. Missouri Department of Transportation, they're getting, of course, they've got Highway 142 from Bakersfield to Thayer to Doniphan, Missouri, repaved. That's the two little icons down in here. I-29 is in pretty good shape. Had some family travel up there from Kansas City, St. Joseph to I-29 up into Iowa in pretty good shape. Of course, Interstate 55 in good shape, along with all the other interstates coming through Missouri. Allergy sufferers, cough, cough, hack, hack. Today, 7.9 medium high. And then tomorrow, they've got 9.5 tomorrow.
Picking up.
Ragweed, chennapods, and nettle are your culprits right now. 7.9 medium high for today, 9.5 for tomorrow. Whew, man.
Getting up there.
Getting up there. Morning weather is brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zador. For all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793. Retiredoarkansas.net. One more time with the White River.
I like that where you just see the fog right around the river. I mean, you can. That's it's funny because
look how much it's changed.
When you look at this view from here, it almost looks like an island. There's Cotter Island, but
look how much of that fog is lifted because it had just a little bit more fog over the city than what we had 6 minutes ago, perhaps. Wow, beautiful shot.
During the day, you can see the park and see all the stuff. You can see the baseball field,
the Railroad Museum.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, there you go. Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. For all your real estate needs, call the Z-Team at 870-405-0793, retiredoarkansas.net.
She moved the camera. She did a great placement with it.
That looks
good.
It
looks good. Yeah, it's about 50 feet higher than what it was. And really good shot.
Old Time Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home brings the community calendar each and every day. What's it, Meatloaf?
We're open.
You're open, finally. You closed last week.
I know. We had to do some renovating, remodeling, clean up, all the fun stuff.
Oh,
but we're back at it again. So today's Tuesday. We got the twos for breakfast. 2 pancakes, 2 sausage or bacon, 2 eggs, all for $5.88. Or for lunch, we got Kimmy's homemade meatloaf today. It comes with 2 sides, a roll of cornbread, only $6.88. Can't beat it. Great deal. Go
Old
in.
Time Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home.
Go in and try one of their pies, or just grab a cup of coffee, hang out, give Amanda a hard time while you're there. Tell them
after being off for a week, yeah.
Tell them a bunch of people from the Cotter schools told her to give her a hard time.
You'll get everybody in trouble, Scooter. Old Time Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home, Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, Saturday till 11. Best breakfast, best lunch in town. Briarcliff Council meeting today, 3 to 4. The Briarcliff City Council will hold its monthly meeting on Tuesday, August 13th at the Briarcliff Clubhouse. The meeting is open to the public. The Baxter Day Service Center Board meeting is today from 4 to 5. It takes place at the 1631 Leo Davis Drive location, Bread of Life Kitchen. August 14th, the Bread of Life Kitchen, held at the Word of Life Church at 310 Main Street, will be held on Wednesday from 3 to 5:30. Meal is free. Donations are appreciated. The Baxter County Fair Pageant takes place September 7th at 6 p.m. at Dunbar. They have age divisions from 3 to 5-year-olds all the way to 18 to 23-year-olds. Registration only now through September 4th, baxtercountyfair.org. And for more information, call Tammy Barnes at 870-404-7211. Scooter?
I don't have anything.
Really?
No.
Did you get done with all the registration, OFA and all that?
They are done if somebody's still with the, we're talking about the OFA football, the youth football. If you got a child anywhere from 3rd grade on up to 6th grade, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be in Mountain Home. We've got kids from Cotter, Gassville, Flippin, Gainesville, all over. So if you're still interested and you still go online and sign up, OzarkFootballAssociation.com, get you signed up.
So now when's your wrestling, when you start doing, I'm looking at the
full year. The actual wrestling won't be going on for a little while, but we're running some every other Saturday, some practices and stuff, and we'll talk about that.
But now your season will kick off somewhere, November 1st or 2nd?
It'll be in November, pretty close to Thanksgiving. It'll be your first tournament.
Okay. Community calendar brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home. Coming up after the break, Cotter Public Schools. So stick around. We'll be right back.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn and Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn and Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Take a step back. $7:19, and we want to welcome Cotter Public Schools, Vanessa Thomas-Jones, Doug Corley, and Misty Haynes. Welcome, everybody. Good to see everybody. Are you anxious for first day?
We're ready.
Ready.
Yes.
Smiles on the faces. Okay, we got a lot of ground to cover. We want a lot of information to get out to the folks. The first thing I want to talk about, you don't have as much issue with it as we would in Mountain Home, but school bus safety from here to Cotter, Flippin, Yellville, wherever it may be, school bus safety. Your thoughts?
Stop. When you see the bus and the lights, stop.
And the lights are flashing.
You know, the passing, I think they've increased the fine.
Oh, really?
So just caution people, we're going to be out on the road tomorrow morning, so just be aware and keep an eye out and just stop when you see that bus coming.
When the lights are flashing, don't be a passer.
That's right.
So what else we need? Vanessa's got all kinds of notes. I'm just going to let you all have this.
Okay, well, we have a lot to share. We don't want to forget anything. First thing we want to mention is we've just launched a new website. You can find us at cotterschools.net. There's all kinds of information there for parents and faculty and just community members about our district, activities and events that are going on. You can also like us on Facebook at Cotter Public Schools. We share updates and information and try to push out as many of the activities and fun things that are happening around the district. Another resource that we want to make sure everyone is aware of, we provide free morning care for all of our students, kindergarten through 12th grade. They can drop their students off at 6:30. Anytime between 6:30 and 7:30 at our multi-purpose gym every day during the week, Monday through Friday.
6:30?
Yes, sir.
That's good.
That's to help those parents that have to get to work early. And we're not going to start that tomorrow. We're going to begin that on the 15th. So the second day of school, if they need to drop off early, they're welcome to do so. We invite them to take advantage of that if it would be helpful for them.
I've got their website too. Kind of give everybody
an idea.
we
got that online now, or on the screen on live.
Yes.
So anybody wants to go to the
that's a nice
website, that's
website.
what you're looking at.
Thank you. We're excited about it. We're still adding some content, but it's user friendly, and there's just a ton of good information out there for people that are, either already in the district or if they are looking to move to the area and trying to learn more about our district. This is a great resource.
Oh, you got the calendar set. So calendar events will be here?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, look at there. Very nice. That's good.
Thank you.
That's going to help. Yeah. Got some proud graduates right there.
That's right. They were excited.
Oh, what else?
We're
doing good. Keep going.
Okay, great.
You're doing good.
Another thing I would just remind everyone, in our district, all of our students K through 12, they get to eat free breakfast and lunch, which is provided through the community eligibility provision. So that's also a wonderful resource for our families.
Let's talk about the importance right there.
Sure.
I can remember being in second, third, or fourth grade, 10 after 10, 10:15, I'm hungry. And lunchtime was like 12:05. That's not fun.
No. It's hard to learn when you're hungry, tired. So we really try to meet the needs of the whole child. My motto is you have to love them first, and sometimes that's making sure that they're fed and they're not hungry, but you have to take care of those needs before you can expect them to learn. So I think that's something you will see around our district. Not just our classroom teachers, but the folks in the cafeteria, the bus drivers. It's a very supportive environment for our students. So that is incredibly important. And we do also provide a second chance breakfast for our students in grades 7 through 12. So that's hopefully going to catch those students like you were that are needing a little something before lunchtime rolls around. So that's another great resource that
And that's for 7th grade through 12th, right?
Yes.
That's awesome. I mean, and you'd be shocked, Dale, how many kids out there that the school meals are the best meals they have.
Sometimes that's the only meals that they have.
Is that right?
I was going to say, there's
Yes.
some that you asked, and I remember a thing a while back where somebody had asked one of the kids, when was the last meal? And he's like, it was on Friday after school, or at school.
Really?
Yes.
And that wasn't, on a Monday. And it's sad because a lot of kids just, they don't have it at home. And so it's awesome to see the free meals and the free this and that where everybody gets to participate. And
it's not fun when you're hungry sitting in there
No.
and you got to wait 2 hours to
No.
eat something,
No.
I remember well, and that was 50 years ago,
And our second breakfast runs around 8:35 to 8:45 to 8:50, that range. So it's mid-morning, so the kids get to refuel and go back to class, and hopefully it helps.
See, when I first moved to Arkansas in 1972, I started as a freshman down here. We actually had some of the kids that would get up and milk cows at 4:30 in the morning. We had some dairy farms here. And they'd get up at 4:30 and they'd have a quick breakfast, get out and they'd milk cows, and they were at school by 7:30, 7:40, something like that. So some of the kids' day starts early. I don't know that that's the situation in Cotter, but that's what we had here in Mountain Home back 40-something years ago.
Sure.
So.
Yes. So we're very fortunate. The food in our cafeteria, they still do a lot of scratch cooking, so the food is really good. And because everyone can eat, there is no stigma as far as free and reduced lunches are concerned. And Friday mornings we have biscuits and gravy, made homemade chocolate gravy too. So it feels like home. It's a very warm and inviting atmosphere.
They never did this stuff when we were in school.
Nope. Vanessa wasn't the superintendent.
Apparently.
So we're fortunate. We also, you were talking about someone you knew that, Friday was their last meal. We also were fortunate to have backpack programs, partnerships through the food bank and local churches. Volunteers bring those backpacks, so our students have snacks and food to take home over the weekend. So that is a need
awesome.
That we still see.
So the backpack program actually has food for the kids?
Yes.
For the weekend? Wow.
Yes, it does.
So now you said that who supplies the backpack?
The food bank and Gassville Baptist Church are partners in that project at this time.
So if people wanted to help out, they could donate to
Absolutely.
Either
Food bank or Gassville Baptist. The folks at Gassville Baptist Church are the ones who pack, they get the food, they pack the backpacks, bring them to school. But then, of course, they partner with the food bank to help supply those bags. So either
awesome.
organization, you could donate to either one and help that project.
So food or money would go a long way.
Yes.
Probably the money so they could buy what they know. They've already got a program established, I would guess.
Yes, they do. Wow. Yeah, that would be fantastic if anyone's interested in helping that.
You'd be surprised how many kids right here at home need something like that.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Now here's a way to help.
Absolutely.
I know Galen over at Gassville. Get a hold of Galen.
Yep.
Wow. We got good things going. Free breakfast, lunch, K through 12, second chance breakfast, 7th grade through 12th grade, backpack, weekend food.
Biscuit and gravy on Friday.
That's
and
right.
chocolate gravy.
Come
We
on
may wind
down.
up being absent here about 6:30 on Friday and wind up down at Cotter, right?
There you go.
Gil, you got to be here
I'm
Friday.
going to dress up like a student, sneak on in there.
You in pigtails? No, thanks. Keep going.
Okay, well, we're excited about our enrollment numbers. I checked yesterday afternoon, and we currently have 788 students registered to start the year with us. We ended the year at 744, so if they all show up tomorrow morning, we'll be, that's an increase of 44 students from the end of last year. So we're excited.
Awesome.
I know Mr. Corley, we've had a whole slew of 7th grade students coming in just the last few days. So scheduling and trying to balance classes has been a challenge, and he could tell you a little bit more about that. But we're thrilled to have new students come into the district.
That is cool.
Where'd they come from? I mean, you jumped from how much you say?
44. We have 44 more students at this
Okay, I got the
time. We ended with 744 in May, so we're at 788.
What was your graduating class last year?
We had 41 students
41,
graduate.
yeah.
Yes.
I'll be darned.
Yes.
That's awesome.
We
where
don't
are the
know.
students coming from?
I don't know. I asked the same thing last
idea.
week.
Because Wes Henderson was here last Thursday. They went up 141, I think. I put
Yeah.
in my notes.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of people moving to the areas.
Yeah, we're seeing
Great
growth.
area.
We're not sure. You know, there's always some movement between, you know, between Yaleville, Mountain Home, Norfolk. You know, here in our area, sometimes people just relocate in this area, but we're not sure. Some of these are not, you know, local families that have just moved to another town. So we're not really sure where they're coming from, but we're glad to have them.
There you go.
Is there anything coming in off of the, is it, I can't ask you this every time, the Butterball, all the stuff going on there in Marion County?
Yeah,
Could there be any relatively to jobs being created by the expansion along the railroad right there?
Not that I'm aware of, not yet.
CN West didn't see anything either.
Not at this time.
Yeah.
So I do think it could generate, you know, more traffic and things like that. But as far as jobs or us talking with families as they're coming in to register, we haven't seen that yet. So I'm not sure, you know, if that will impact us or not.
7:30, visiting with Cotter Public Schools. If Scooter can hit the right button today, we'll take a break. It's not Monday. Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire's Barbershop today, a unique gentleman barbershop. Get back in style from a former celebrity hairstylist and a licensed barber instructor who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire's Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 848 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today. Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
Sure, all mowers cut grass, but only a Ferris mower with suspension technology can provide you with increased productivity, quality of cut, durability, and comfort. The caster wheels and cutting deck are connected to the frame beneath the suspension. This lets the deck follow the wheels as they move up and down in relation to the ground contours. Maintaining the distance between the deck and the ground results in a beautiful, consistent cut. Visit your local Ferris dealer to experience the difference suspension makes.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z-Team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z-Team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. There she is. Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox. Safe as houses. Out back, there's one powerful beast. Awesome. Four-wheel suspension handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Designed to take the hard out of hard work and deliver all the power you could need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, get yourself a Ferris.
7:34, visiting with Cotter Public Schools. Vanessa, Doug, and Misty are here. What do we need to talk about now, gang?
We'll talk about
curriculum a little bit.
Okay.
So with the governor's new RISE initiative for reading, just this summer our K-2 teachers went with the elementary principal, Mr. Cheek, and I also attended, and we went to the letters training at our co-op. So our K-2 teachers have done letters, and then our 3 through 6 teachers have done the RISE Academy, and Mr. Corley attended with the older group. So we're excited this year. Teachers are really excited about all the new things that they've learned. So we're going to implement those into the classroom this year, that push back to phonics. And we've also, with the governor's initiative, it's every teacher is a reading teacher. So your math teacher should be teaching reading, your science teacher. So we're excited. We have some after school videos where we do the science of reading, and we started those this last year with our K-12 faculty. The science behind the science of reading, the science of how the brain works and how we should be teaching reading. And we're going to continue that this year for our 7 through 12 teachers mostly will learn. We also, I oversee the dyslexia program at Cotter.
What was that? What program?
Dyslexia program, our intervention program. We have 2 dyslexia interventionists, one at the elementary and one at the high school. But this year is our first year we're going to offer an academic reading course for our 9th through 12th grade students. We have a high school English teacher that's going to teach that course. And this year we've also gone to 8 periods, which Mr. Corley can talk about. We've gone from a 7 period to an 8 period. So those students that need the intervention, it's hard to pull those students when they're in core classes or electives that they really want to take to come do some reading intervention. So this year we have offered an academic reading course that they get credit for. They get a career focus credit for. So they'll actually have a period where they'll have that intervention and earn a credit for that as well for our 9 through 12 students. So we're excited.
Are you guys still doing like the Susan Barton program? Is that still
We are doing that. Our K-6 students, this year we just bought a new program that it's going to be interesting how it's going to work out for our 9th through 12th grade students and our 7th and 8th. They're going to be a little bit different. But we're going to try that, 7 through 12. It's called Language Live, and we're going, it's all language based. It's differentiated for each student, meets them where their needs are. And so that's kind of our philosophy at Cotter. Wherever the student is, we're going to try to meet those needs. And that's K-12. When they come into school, we have a lot of intervention pull out. We have wonderful parapros in K-6 that help students wherever they need. If they need math intervention, reading intervention, we're very fortunate to have that extra support staff to help those students.
It's great that you guys have got it set up where you can catch it early and work with them, and because that used to not always be the case, and a lot of kids fall behind and they just feel like they're dumb or stupid, and it's not the case. And,
no, it's not.
And my son being one of them, he's dyslexic, and yeah, he's Austin. He's I think they kind of diagnosed him when he was in kindergarten, but they'd worked with him on the Susan Barton program and stuff, and it's amazing.
It is. It is a wonderful program.
The last Friday, Tracy Luttrell was here from Flippin', and they were talking about the same thing, the science of reading. And I said, I can remember 2nd grade. Now, this is like 1965. But they would explain that, like, phone is P-H-O-N-E, not F-O-N-E. But they, you know, and they went through the sounds of P-H, C-H, and what's all the other sounds, and why cat is spelled C-A-T and not K-A-T, you know. Is that, are we going back to the basics with this? Is this going?
Yes, and with Circle, I remember when I first started teaching that the big push was phonics. And then 19 years later, we're kind of circling back to that with this new initiative. So new techniques, meeting those dyslexia students, phonics program, phonemic awareness. So we're circling back to that because it's effective. It works. So we're excited. And the teachers that, like I said, have been trained this summer, they're really excited. Even our 3 through 6 teachers, we're kind of not really teaching reading, but trying to decode words and all that. So yeah, we're excited, and they're ready. So we're going to see how much growth we have this year.
So if I remember what Tracy had said Friday, instead of memorizing the word as a whole, you can work on the science of
breaking apart the sounds and putting the sounds together, making the letters.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. We're excited. We're going to see how much growth that we have this year. We also have Chromebooks. We're one-to-one Chromebooks, K-12, our K-6 students. don't get to take those home, but our 7 through 12 students get to take their Chromebook home. Teachers assign a lot on Google Classroom. And we also last year started a program where every 8th grader gets a new Chromebook, and they get to keep that Chromebook until they graduate, and then they get to take it home with them.
Okay, dumb question here. What's Google Classroom? I'm not familiar.
It is a platform where teachers can post assignments on the web.
Really?
They can actually do them right there online.
Yeah.
The amazing part is we just took Austin in and did all of his open house stuff and this and that, and how little supplies he needs, because everything's going more to the digital, where they're going to do it right there on their Chromebooks, so they're not needing all these binders for every classes and keep all this. It's all going digital. It's pretty neat.
I've not heard of Google Classroom. There's something, they had something similar in Mount Home. I don't know what it was, but I've not heard of Google Classroom. So it works pretty well?
Yes.
It does.
And it's interactive. They can also get support from the teacher through that platform. So if they're working on it out after they get home, they can communicate with the teacher, ask questions, things like that.
Wow.
Yes. So
it's pretty neat.
Wow. Yeah. Boy, you know, I've seen it, technology. In my day, you know, now you can log into YouTube and watch a video. We had 16mm movie projectors that we'd roll into the classroom and thread these huge reels on to watch a movie, you know?
Yeah, it's changed.
My goodness.
Had to tie your horse up out front.
School security. I know this is going to be a big thing, especially in the high school, but, you know, school security. In my day, you know what Scooter did? He brought gum to school. Not gum. Gum. Oh, my goodness. That was like, now look where we're at now.
Yeah, and we do a lot of things. We added entryways where you have to buzz in now. All the doors stay locked all day long. You know, visitors have to come through the office, get a visitor pass. We're also adding our student ID badges.
Really?
All students are going to be required to wear ID badges, which, you know, and a lot of people think in a small school you should know everyone, but, you know, we have new teachers, new custodians, new cafeteria workers. Every year we have new students that move in. You just don't know everyone anymore. You know, so it helps, you know, if you're worried about strangers being on campus, you know, you see someone, you see the ID badge, it helps, you know, everyone, you know, feel like, you know, a little safer, that we know who that kid is, we know he's in the right place. A lot of our high school students have to go on the elementary campus. That's where our cafeteria is, choir. You know, a lot of the elementary teachers, even if they had the kid, they may look a lot different by the time, you know, 10 years later. So,
but, you know, and I've asked the governor this question, the psychological part of the criminal mind. Why would anybody want not only hurt a human being, but a child?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
It's a different world out there today, too, than what it was when I was young. We went outside 7 o'clock in the morning.
Didn't have to worry.
Parents didn't know where you were until 7 o'clock that night when you came home for supper, you know.
I was 13 miles from East St. Louis, Illinois, and we didn't worry.
Yeah.
I mean,
my pickup had a gun rack in the back window.
Well, yeah,
and nobody questioned. I mean, just different world.
Yeah, I remember one of the football coaches. He had an old Ford truck, about a '72 Ford truck. He had a rifle and 2 shotguns. We didn't pay any attention. It was just common back in them days. Come to town on Saturday morning, downtown Square Mountain Home in 1972. Be 3 guys standing there holding 12-gauge shotguns. We didn't think twice about it, you know. But now, you know, I don't get it. I don't get this going into school like they do.
It's a sad part of our society right now.
Boy. About 2 more minutes, we'll take a break. What else we got, Vanessa? Doing pretty good?
You know, they mentioned briefly that we have gone to an 8-period day. It's a transition year. We're going to it. We're trying it. Push lunch back a little later, but we do have the second chance breakfast, so hopefully that'll hold them over till the lunch.
What time does your first bell ring?
We start class at 7:50. 7:50, I believe, yes. But it's hopefully going to help us eventually add more courses and more opportunities for our students to learn, you know, different variety of classes. It also helps a little bit with class sizes, not a lot, but a little bit.
What's your size?
Sir?
What's your average size per classroom?
It kind of depends on the subject area and the grade. Right now, our 7th and 8th grade classes sizes are pretty big. I think 7th grade has over 70 kids, and 8th grade both those classes have over 70 kids. So when you spread that out over a few teachers, those classes are 15 to 25 range. The high school classes are not quite as big right now. They're more probably average around 15 to 18.
It's funny, my grade school days, they averaged 30 per room.
Yeah. Now, I've taught in districts where, my small class was 27.
Really? Small class was 27. Yeah. Wow.
So when our teachers start panicking when they have a class of 24, 25, I try to sympathize, but, and I know what they're going through because they're not used to that. So.
But then, the teacher has to, and we don't realize this, but the teacher has 25 little different minds out there to meet that need, and everybody learns differently, So, 7:45 and a half. Let's take a break. What do you say?
Be right back.
Be right back.
So there I was, naked as a jaybird in the shower with soap in my hair and eyes when I lost water pressure down to a dribble. I immediately grabbed my towel and dialed up Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service. Jake came right over and fixed my water pressure. Now I can take my showers with confidence. Just call Jake.
For all your sales and pump needs, just call Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service, 870-431-5445. He offers high-quality stay-right products.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Vera Bradley, Urbane, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic VDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing embroidery and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop.
For years I've lifted weights, probably 30 years. The last 2.5, 3 years I'd have pain in my back of my deltoid at the joint. And it was extremely painful, and it didn't matter if I lifted weights or what I did. Whenever I pushed on anything, it hurt. Dr. Osgood had told me about this laser therapy, and so I tried it. 4 sessions later, 0 pain. And now I'm lifting weights again with no pain.
Are you ready for some football? Hometown TV is back with live football and the game of the week. Friday night, area high school football with announcer Bob Rechtenwald, bringing you the best in play-by-play. Visit hometowntv.net for schedule and show times. Plus, watch instant replay live from your mobile device, whether at the game or not, right here on K26 and XL7. If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
$7:48, finishing out the program with Cotter Public Schools, and schools around the area start tomorrow. So school buses be out, so be safe. All right, what else, everybody?
We can briefly mention our athletic programs. Right now, golf's already kicked off. Volleyball's right around the corner. Our programs, we had a lot of success last year. Volleyball made it to state last year. Our basketball programs, our junior boys and junior girls both won the conference tournament. Senior girls won conference tournaments, so 3 of our 4 teams won the conference tournaments. Boys and girls, senior high, both went to regionals. Girls made it further into the state. Baseball and softball both made regionals. So, we had a lot of success athletically. To build on, we were young, Got a lot of athletes coming back this year. Hope to continue that kind of success. We also have shooting sports, e-sports, an archery team. So we have a wide range of activities for our students, and we get a lot of participation. A lot of kids participate in multiple sports and do everything for us.
So you're doing shotgun skeet shooting?
Yes, sir.
That's good.
They've had that program. And I'm new to the school. This is just my second year. How long have we?
I think it's been around 10, 12 years. It's been around for quite a while, yes. But esports was new last year. We started that last year.
Esports.
And it was more of a club sport last year with AAA's. It's under AAA umbrella, and they're going full speed with it now.
The Arkansas Athletic Association? Really?
Yes.
Tell me about it. I don't know. Do you know about esports? 3A?
No, I know very little about it. So.
You're 0 for 2 over here, so explain.
It's just students. They come together and they'll play the video games online against other students from other schools.
Really?
And, so it's something that's a little different. It's probably hits a different type of student than a lot of your regular athletics do. It's just another avenue of reaching more students.
The more you keep the kids active, keep them engaged socially, one-on-one, that's, you can't beat that.
And we had pretty good participation. I think we ran probably about 16 to 18 kids participating in it last spring, and we started it up fairly fast.
Mm-hmm. So across the realm, K through 12, it's not so prevalent. The student self-esteem. Let's take young girls, 12, 13, 14, 15. They see the magazines at the checkout or whatever comes in the mailbox, and even online. How do you tell that young lady that she is unique, special, and to build the self-esteem of that? You know what I'm trying to say here? Same thing with guys. How do you do that? Do you see that in Cotter, or do you see it more in bigger schools?
Well, I think that our students, they are highly engaged. As Mr. Corley said, many of them participate in multiple sports and other extracurricular activities. We have very active FBLA chapter, FFA, junior and senior beta clubs. So they are involved in a lot. We have chess, quiz bowl, cheerleading. Yes, there's something for everyone. So I think if you find ways for them to be successful, find things that they enjoy and that they're good at, sometimes that helps take the focus maybe off of the outside. It's more than that. And building character is, I think, happening every day. And a lot of that is knowing your students and having that relationship with them. So if they are struggling with an issue, a self-esteem issue, a bullying issue, maybe they're struggling academically, hopefully there is a positive adult role model in their life within our school that recognizes that and that can help mentor and support them through that. But I think that just our kids, I think, because they are so involved, they've done so many things. Good. I think they're more confident because of those successes. So, but I think we always have to be mindful. There is a lot of pressure, expectations, and all of that they're seeing in the media certainly plays into how they're feeling about themselves.
Talk a little bit about your wrestling program. Tell them about how you build the self-esteem through the wrestling. His boy, when he started, his boy, you think he's like hiding behind Dad's leg. Now he could flip me halfway across this room. Right.
In almost any of your sports, I know that's one of the biggest things is to build self-confidence in themselves. And, our thing is we want them to become independent, be able to say no when they need to say no, be able to stand on their 2 feet and not follow somebody else just because that's the only route that they have. And I think all your sports is focused towards that. And I think that, wrestling's one that is a very independent sport. So that actually grows, I think, a little faster rate. But, that's one of our big things, especially with the youth, is to get them where they've got self-confidence. They've got
in 4 years he's came up from from basically just learning it to a four-time. Is it four-time All-American?
He's a four-time All-American at the national level. He's a five-time state medalist. He's done very well.
He's just now 16 or 17?
He's about to turn 16. He's 15 right now.
Yeah.
He's done very, very well with it. Very proud of him.
Wow.
So I think just providing opportunities for them to try different things. We have a fantastic band program at Cotter as well.
Good.
I failed to mention that earlier. So there's something from everyone. So even if you're not a straight A student, you may excel in some other area, and we want to give students the opportunity and the chance to explore other things and learn what they do enjoy and what they're good at. So,
one thing I brought out when I was talking to Wes Henderson last week, and I told the story, tell this several times. When I was growing up in Southern Illinois, I was in what's now Fairview Heights, which is about 15 miles east of St. Louis on Interstate 64. I was a member of First Baptist Church of Fairview Heights. It was the largest Southern Baptist church by attendance. When I was 10 years old, they let me run sound. You've got 700 people out here, but yet here's a 10-year-old running sound. To this day, now I've got mixing consoles stacked in the garage all the way to the ceiling. You know, it's been going on for 50 years. But they listened. They asked my dad, "Do you think he can?" "Yeah, I think he can handle it." So I did. You know, my goodness.
It's all about the opportunities.
And sometimes that's all, kids looking for, an opportunity to find what they can succeed at.
And because of that, I got a jukebox sitting there I still got to fix.
But it's amazing with having all those outside activities, and you have to have a variety because everybody's love and passion is different.
It is.
And for you guys to have that big of a variety, you talk about not having to always be a straight A student, but it's amazing how if you utilize that activity, it can help with the grades and everything down the line. I mean, it really makes an impact on the whole child.
Mm-hmm.
And like
really
you said,
does.
it can spark an interest in something that may end up being their career path. So, So we're proud of that. We have some other really neat. They're not extracurricular activities, but we have some really cool, innovative classes, electives, like video productions. You're talking about your interest in sound at such an early age. That's with our 7th and 8th grade students. There's robotics. We started Project Lead the Way last year with some coding classes in our 7th and 8th grade. And we've expanded that. We had another teacher, Mr. Williams, went to the training this summer, and we've expanded that, and it's medical investigations. Is that right?
Really? Wow.
So again, could that be the hook that gets and these are 7th and 8th graders, so they may learn that they love that medical sciences field, and that may end up being something that they pursue later on.
And we also have a partnership with ASU Mountain Home. A lot of our high school students go over there to Tech Center and take classes on the main campus. So we have a lot of opportunities besides just what's on our campus also.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yes. For welding and CNA. So they
I'm
can
sorry,
take
what was-
for welding and for CNA, they can take classes towards that. So
while they're in high school. So those concurrent credit classes
Well,
are
my third boy's in Watford City, North Dakota. He's on the pipeline welding, and he went through the SU program. Of course, he did it after high school, but there's some money to be made in North Dakota, let me tell you.
It's a great career.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, we got 2 minutes, Scooter?
Yep.
Final thoughts, everybody?
I would just wrap up by saying that I think Cotter is a special place. It's a warm, friendly environment, and we are able to provide that personal experience for our students. The school's deeply connected to our community. We have incredible support from the parents, local businesses, and organizations. They are always there to help us if there's an unmet need. There's a lot of tradition and pride in our history. And for me, it's very personal. I attended Cotter as a student, kindergarten through graduation. And then I taught there after I got out of college and began my career there. I was the third generation in my family to teach in the district. So now that I'm serving as the superintendent, I just couldn't be more proud of the work that's being done there. The people in the district are exceptional. I mentioned earlier, it's everyone. It's not just the classroom teachers. All of our support staff share that genuine love and concern for students. The ladies in the lunch line know their names, and the bus drivers, and sometimes those are the first people they see or the last people they see during their school day. So I'm just very thankful that I get to be a part of it again. So
it's good to see the smiles on the faces. Yeah,
absolutely.
It really is.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what it's all about.
You bet. Thanks for being here. Really good program today. We got to wrap it up. We'll be back tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody.